All right, we're back for another follow because we forgot a couple things on day 4. We're back in actually Las Vegas. You can see it behind us, the strip. And we want to talk about a couple things that we forgot. What was the first thing we want to talk about? The four target drill. Yeah, 4-target drill. What was that all about?
There were normally in our tactical exercises we've been addressing one assailant coming at us. In this exercise we had to deal with 4 assailants, which is, they said, was a very common scenario to face because rats always travel in packs. So in order to be prepared for that, we had to simulate a drill with 4 assailants. We were told if there's 4 guys coming at you, you've got to go single shot to each one, but obviously you can't always go left or right, so simulate, put a scenario in your mind and come after the ones that are coming at you. So,
because there's multiple assailants, you don't want to, 1, waste time with 2 to thoracic cavity, and 2, waste ammo if there's more than 1. So you just go to 1 per opponent.
Correct. Right.
And then we would go.
Part of the reason that's important is because often you might be carrying just a 5-shot revolver in your pocket.
Right. So the training would consist of being able to take out multiple assailants without losing ammo or time.
You have to assess the threat levels.
Oh, that's correct.
Go to the highest threat level first.
How do we determine that?
Basically, depending on how close they are or what degree of readiness they are with their weapon.
That's right. The weapon that they have.
Imminent danger.
Yeah, imminent danger. So the example that was given was a person with a shotgun who has a much greater harm potential, but the guy with the knife who's actually ready to use it is your first target. The shotgun's not ready.
Especially with a knife within, what was it, 33 feet?
Yeah, it's extended up to 33 now. It used to be 21, and somebody else did some more tests.
He's going to get to you before you can draw from concealed carry and get a shot off.
That is correct. There's rides that are going over the edge of this thing. We're staying in the stratosphere tonight. It's freaky.
We're at the same level as that helicopter.
This freaking helicopter just right by. There's like a hotel. There's people jumping off the side of this building. It's crazy.
They have a rope.
They do have a rope. That's right. That's right. So that was one thing that was pretty cool. Now, Josh and I were in one of the teams that was pretty good. Talk about that a little bit.
We were definitely the A team on the 4-target drill today.
Outstanding. I was last in line. Josh was next to last, right? Or close to that?
Every one of our shooters in our group though went boom, 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 boom.
Just center mass, one shot, hit everything, no misses. And then I step up. I actually lost our thoracic cavity perfection drill, and I actually got lost in which one of my assailants was which, and they called out a headshot, and I shot one of them, and then these guys were telling me no, it was another one, and I tried it again, and it wasn't that one again, and they tried it again, and I shot another one. So you
ended up shooting 3 assailants in the head.
In the head.
That's pretty good.
It was all right, but it just was. It's unnerving when you can't track it all. What was the other thing we were talking about? Staff. Staff. What do you guys think about the staff?
Staff were great. Nobody was overbearing or belittling what you did. Everyone was intently focusing on helping you get better.
What did you think, man?
I agree. Yeah, the staff, incredibly patient. I struggled with the same problem all week, and they kept coming back, telling me the same thing, but really patient about it, really cool about it. Not like Josh, not condescending, just trying their hardest to get everybody to shoot the best that they can shoot.
Yeah, we had heard that they were going to be like drill sergeant-y kind of stuff, and there was some stuff online about that. And Matt, you said something about like they had intentionally tried to be going away from that, or something like that, right?
Yeah, I know that Frontsight, when they started off, they didn't want to be. Ignatius Piazza said they didn't want to be drill sergeant like, cause I guess years ago when he started, he'd been to places where it was like military training. But one of the instructors said a couple years ago they made a concerted effort, even though they weren't drill sergeant like, they made a concerted effort to become more people friendly, even more so than they were before. Try to be really kind and not condescending, not judgmental. It shows.
It definitely shows. That was like.
They definitely were quick though to point out when you had something you needed to work on, but it was never done in a manner that made you feel bad. It was always very helpful and instructive.
Indeed, most of my instructors actually, the ones I experienced with me and people around me were very quiet, actually kind of personal, and instead of like loudly saying, "Hey, you stupid people, you can't do this right," whatever, they would come up and they would tell it to you. And really like that. And all of them were there to make us better. There was none of the ego there. They even actually didn't shoot to compete, to show off. They actually didn't do that, which was surprising. I figured with people that had that kind of skill would be in line for that. So, anything else that we missed? Because I know we forgot those 2 things. Anything else?
It was a great experience on Frontsight.
All right, what about right now? Where we are right now? What do you think about this place?
This is pretty cool.
The stratosphere, top of the world.
Great view. Couldn't ask for better.
Unbelievable. Shot of the city. People diving off this line over here, harnesses, whatever, and there's a big ride there, the people tipping off the thing. So we're gonna hang out for a little bit longer, maybe in and out, maybe another in and out experience, and then Josh is headed off in the morning. So until then, signing off.